Evolution of a Trader, episode 33. Shit was going pretty good today. Got the ideal trade that always seems to bring me in money. And it's nice because I realize that what I say and how I feel about my skill sets is true. And I kind of really showed it today when I was able to max out what ended up being like $1,000 in trades, which is freaking awesome. It was paper trading, so it's not real, but it's still a confirmation on my skill sets and my ability to execute, and a testament to the improvement I've been making on my discipline and sticking to the plan and not getting into emotions. And OPTT was like the perfect test for that, as it kept going up and down and shit. So yeah, that first trade you saw was a quick dip buy. I just saw that huge spike in volume, and I saw that, or not dip buy, more like a breakout, but I saw that huge spike in volume and waited for it to pop down a little bit, hop in, hop out, right at the or right near the VWAP. And then we had a couple more just throughout the day. A lot of focusing in on those dips because I knew this was a massive runner. So I was just waiting for the dip, the overselling of a candle, and then I would hop in for that bounce back up. So yeah, I was really, really focusing in on not buying these runs right like this one. My old ways of thinking would be, oh my God, it's running, get in, and I'll get in at that top, and then it would drop down on me, or I would have to wait for it in exceptional move forward, and that's always just a big risk. I like to just be in and out of trades because it just, the longer you're in, the more on a volatile stock like this, the more likely it's gonna go against you. I obviously could have held a little bit longer on this one, but still dropped in for $100 profit, and I'm completely fine with making $100 on each trade I make. So yeah, I saw that big old candle and just beating this in my head. Don't fucking chase those jumps on the candle. I don't know what you want to call them. The breakouts, the runs up, the squeeze ups, whatever the hell you want to call them. Just really, really slapping myself, so to speak, making sure that that doesn't happen. And so yeah, I saw that big ass candle, just kind of waited out a little bit. They had incredible news. So oil is usually a nice big catalyst when they have news like this. So once this bad boy dropped down like this, another side of it was me waiting. Like, even though it dips a little bit like that, I saw previously how this thing would be fucking dipping $2. And so I was also being pretty hesitant on those dip buys. Even, I was just maintaining that mind state of who cares? Like, maybe I miss a trade. It's better to be a little bit cautious than not. and be. It's better to be more cautious and miss a trade than be reckless. And so this was another one I saw going crazy. And I just saw that little squeeze up, that little bear flag candle going. I just this thing is just running at this point, and I just had full confidence in where it was going. I got out of this one right here rather quickly, just because I saw that all those 10.5s coming. It was perfect timing because then this halt came around, and then fast forward past this halt, I had a few trades. Continue squeezing up, and I didn't get in any of those trades just because I didn't want to fuck around. But then I waited for these engulfing candles right here, and just noticed that this one was a little bit higher than the previous as far as the low. So I snuck on up in there, and it just fucking shot right up, squeeze in and out, bing, bang, boom. I'm not trying to wait anymore for those candles, like, that third trade where I got in at 76, waiting for it to go up to 12 like it did. It's not worth that risk on these crazy ass volatile candles, because as you can go look at the stock the rest of the day, it just fucking crashed all the way back down to 8. And no rhyme or reason. That was just when people decided they wanted to sell off. And so here it's breaking into a new high of the day, and the volume is pumping in hard. So again, I was just waiting. The candles were moving up, and then they would squeeze down into that doji style a lot. So I hopped in, but then my computer started freezing, and I low-key started freaking out a little bit. But fortunately, I hopped up, and as soon as I saw it break past 5, I was like, fuck that, I'm out. And yeah, I think I took like 2, maybe 3 more trades on the day after this that I didn't record, but it was the same patterns, and then ended up turning this into a quote-unquote $1,000 day. So fuck yeah.